said $250,000.
I also said it might be a little more.
50 grand is not a little more.
Look, Willie, I got 100 cases of U.S. military M16 sitting in a warehouse with your name on them. Question is, how bad do you want them? Pick them up the regular spot. Oh, and this is the last deal for you and me.
You're tired of my money deeds?
I'm tired of pushing pop guns. Haven't you heard? I've gone international.
Sounds like you got something big going down.
You have no idea.
Hey, sweetheart, that guy ain't drinking or downloading. Get him locked on or get him out.
You're the boss. You're gonna have to get online, sir. It's a 2-download minimum. Frankie, you can't just sit there. They're gonna get suspicious.
Yeah, well, I'm supposed to be your backup, right?
So?
So how can I be your backup with this thing on my head? Once I'm online, I can't see or hear anything.
Don't give me a hard time, okay? Nobody wants out of this pit more than I do. Nothing's gonna stick unless we get some hard evidence on deeds.
Yeah, well, what happens if something goes wrong? I mean, you don't have a gun. Do you?
Frankie, your card, sir.
Here. Thanks. You know, I usually don't go for this cyberless type of stuff. I mean, I'm really more a flesh and blood type of guy. Oh, baby. Oh, bring me home, mommy. Oh, that's good. Now you tie me up. No, that's too tight.
This doesn't look like any bank I'd put my money in. Full satellite video. Scramble line audio.
Westlake.
What? Enjoy. I told you never to call me at work.
The link-up's complete.
What's going on in there?
This place is definitely hot. Pete's showing profits way out of line with the business he's generating.
You think he's running the gun money through the club?
At least.
We have to figure out how he's marking these weapon shipments. He seems to know where they're going before the military does.
How's it going? There's a computer room downstairs. If I can get 2 minutes, I can download the system's database. Maybe get a hook into what's really going on.
Be careful.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is how we do that. It's a lot of security for one computer.
Just get it on the disk and get the hell out of there.
This ought to put Dietz away for good. Is it colon slash or slash colon?
Nothing like humor under pressure.
Somebody's coming.
Better improvise. Play dumb.
You lost, darling?
Damn stockings, I can never tell. Are they even?
What are you doing in here?
Well, I was looking for the ladies' room.
This look like a toilet?
Actually, no, I was thrown a little bit by the security system, but I guess we all need our privacy. I'll just be getting back to work.
I know you.
I don't think so.
It prowls the streets in the pursuit of justice. Its origins are secret. Its technology, 21st century. Its existence officially disavowed. But its presence undeniable. The perfect weapon for an imperfect future. Viper.
You sure about this?
Trust me, I'm telling you, she's a cop.
Is that so?
She busted me a year ago for assault.
What are you doing back here?
Nothing, I just...
Nothing, huh? She doesn't leave here alive.
Go.
We gotta get out of here before the whole damn police force shows up.
Take care of her. Where you going? Enough information down there to bury you.
Okay? Just don't shoot. I'm coming out.
Someone so pretty. You sure are dumb.
Makes two of us. About time you got here.
Looks like you found what you were looking for.
Dietz took off when the shooting started.
Ready?
Ready.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. You look a little chilly, Westlake.
Don't think this is gonna get you back on my good side. You blew it big time.
Oh, come on, man. I told you I'm a flesh and blood kind of guy.
But you didn't tell me it was gonna be my flesh and my blood.
Hey, at least we shut down Dietz's operation, right?
Yeah, not before he destroyed his files. He must have been using his computers to track government weapons shipments.
We got bigger problems. We found these in the wall safe in Dietz's office.
Either he's into collecting pictures of secret aircraft, or he's stepping his operation into the big leagues.
To call the MiG-89 an engineering miracle is to sell both engineering and miracles short. The MiG-89 is the most beautifully simple fighter ever designed, and potentially the most dangerous. An aircraft that can be dropped behind enemy lines, assembled in 16 hours, and launched within 5 minutes of its designated target. This airplane is the greatest advance in aeronautics since the space shuttle. It is also the key to retaining the balance of military power between the East and West, and will share production plants in both countries. Still, the best part of this incredible machine isn't its offensive or defensive capabilities. Its true strength lies in its ability to unite two great countries in a common cause: peace. It is now my honor and privilege to introduce the man behind the scenes, the genius responsible for this extraordinary design, Dr. Ilya Kovsky.
Thank you, Walter, and thank you all for that extraordinarily warm welcome. These past few years have given the citizens of my country little to be excited about. This, I feel, is about to change. Storm King's MiG-89 plant will provide jobs for 3,000 civilian workers and change the lives of those men and women, as well as their families. It warms my heart to know that what was once a spirit of deceit and mistrust between two countries has now become one of love and cooperation. Although the MiG-89 has the potential to destroy, it is my deepest wish that it become a tool to end war forever. Thank you.
Hello, Ilya.
Well, well. I hope you're not angry about my little surprise. When I heard you two had been an item in grad school, I thought it might be fun to arrange this accidental meeting.
So you two know each other?
We've been through one or two bloody skirmishes, Miss Farrow and I.
I served as a liaison between Storm King and the Defense Department.
Yeah, liaison, my rear end. She was more like a pit bull. Allie was responsible for killing more than one design proposal for my company.
I was just doing my job, Walter.
Well, fair enough. Listen, you two get reacquainted while I go try and sell some of these old boys from the Pentagon. Major, how's that going?
You look beautiful.
So do you. I mean, you
I
know.
wanted to explain why I never wrote to you.
It's okay. I mean, you don't owe me any explanations.
My father died 3 weeks after I got back home. My mother a month later. I lost myself in my work.
So I noticed. Look, congratulations. You said it could be done, and now you've proved it.
I thought about you so many times.
I thought about you, too.
Excuse me, Dr. Kovsky. Our arrangement specifically states no contact with American citizens who have not cleared level 5 security.
Lieutenant Catlett.
Dr. Allie Farrow, I would like you to meet Special Agent Capt from the FBI, Agent Maricopa from the KGB.
Hello. KGB?
On detached duty. Assigned to the FBI.
You speak perfect English.
Oh, thank you. I spent many years in Washington, D.C.
Look, I don't enjoy being the heavy, but the fact remains I have my orders. This is a top-level security situation, and it's my job to make sure nothing goes wrong.
chicken is in the pot. Sending the rooster.
Copy that. Standing by, ready for transportation.
So what do we got here? Some kind of hero? Put it on the floor, pal! If he moves, shoot him. All right! Everybody face down on the floor and keep your mouth shut. We have a little business to take care of and then we'll be out of here. Am I making myself crystal clear?
Colonel, don't look up. We are in position and dropping a line to you now.
Yes, sir, I realize it is my responsibility. Yes, sir, I understand. Yes, sir, I realize how dangerous the situation could become. Yes, sir, I will contact you the minute we have established a lead. Yes, sir. Well, the Secretary of Defense is very encouraged by the progress we're making.
Well, I am so relieved that he's encouraged, but it's my airplane that's missing, and I want to know what you people plan to do about it.
Excuse me, this is a security-level crime scene.
My name is Cole. Agent Westlake and I are investigators assigned by the city.
Locals?
I'm Agent Marakova. This is Agent Catlett.
Could we get back to the problem at hand? We're talking about $1 billion aircraft here, people.
And you are?
I'm Walter Powell, CEO of Storm King Enterprises.
There are several possible scenarios. Terrorists, industrial saboteurs, extortionists. The Bureau tracked the chopper used to lift the crates into the mountains. It had been blown
Illegal arms brokers.
Impossible. This operation is too big. We're looking at a definite Middle East connection.
I agree.
We've been investigating an arms smuggling network that has been expanding its base from street-level sales.
You expect us to believe that a bunch of street thugs selling each other Saturday night specials are capable of an operation this size?
These shells match a shipment of automatic weapons our suspects hijacked 2 weeks ago. Add to that a series of photographs we recovered, and I think you'll see the picture.
What kind of photographs?
Surveillance shots of the MiG-89.
We're talking about a sophisticated network, moving the same kind of firepower that had you guys eating tile.
Now, we've got 16 hours to recover this aircraft before it leaves the ground and becomes an international issue.
We'll call you if we need any assistance. Which we won't. I don't believe these yahoos.
Come on, we've got work to do.
We're gonna have to check the Bureau database, and I'm gonna need a list of any employees who might have a grievance against your company.
Of course.
Stare at this thing forever and still come up with the same thing.
We got nothing till we find Dietz.
Yeah, well, we've run down everywhere that the guy's known to hang out, including his apartment. And let me tell you something. This guy has just vanished.
Somebody knows where he is.
Speaking of missing, where's Allie?
Oh, she called a little while ago and said she'd be late.
Did she say where she was?
She didn't say, and I didn't ask. But I'll bet you it's got something to do with this Ruski egghead. You know, she's pretty angry at you two for bailing on the investigation.
You didn't bail on anything.
They blew us off.
Doesn't matter. We'll move a lot faster without a bunch of junior G-men to babysit. The main thing is we find Dietz before he can assemble that airplane and sell it to anyone crazy enough to use it.
I forgot how beautiful you are.
I thought you fell in love with my mind.
What? You're having second thoughts of coming here?
No, I just wondering where we're headed with all this, that's all. Sorry. I don't mean to be selfish. I know your mind is on what happened last night.
Allie, I'm scared. The MiG-89 should find its way onto the international black market. It would make whoever controlled it very dangerous. Yeah, I'm only relieved we were never able to install the stealth technology into the prototype.
I know, an aircraft that efficient with the capability to avoid radar detection, it would be unstoppable.
I heard that you were working on an experimental defense system before you left the Pentagon.
Actually, I did better than that.
What do you mean?
Well, I assisted Professor Hinkle in the building of the FIP unit.
FIP?
FIP, false image projection. It allows a strategic aircraft to project a phantom radar image.
And it works?
Yeah, it works. It can make an F-16 look like any plane you want.
Amazing.
It's similar to your MiG design in its simplicity.
Tell me about it.
Okay. Later.
Oh. Sorry for the interruption, kids. It's checkout time.
I didn't say you were responsible for the kidnapping. I said the FBI was responsible for handling abduction cases.
It wasn't the words, it was the tone.
The tone? You know what? To hell with my tone and to hell with you. We lost $1 billion aircraft yesterday and Dr. Kavsky today.
Aren't you forgetting somebody?
Oh, not you two again. Look, we're a little busy here, so why don't you two run along and check on some expired parking meters?
You may have the authority on a national level, but this is my city. And my friend is missing. So don't tell me to run along again, or I'll kick your ass all the way back to Washington. Understand?
Look, I realize everyone's emotions are running high, okay? But the fact is that we don't even know for sure that they've been kidnapped.
Seems to me we might be best served looking at Dr. Farrow as our prime suspect.
Do they pay you time and a half for stupidity?
The man we're looking for, his name is Kirby Dietz.
He's not the juice behind the MiG disappearance, but he can definitely get us there.
What exactly is your relationship with Dr. Farrow?
She's a consultant to the Special Projects Division.
What is that?
Look, we can stand here trading resumes all day long, but there's a killing machine out there. And it might look good on your record if we get it back.
No. I won't work with this man. For all we know, he could be a double agent or, at the very least, a high security risk.
Agent Catlett.
What?
Sir, it's the president.
The president of what?
The United States.
Yes, sir. Hello, Mr. President. Yes, sir. I completely understand your concern, but I want you to know the problems? Well, actually, we have run into a bit of a snag with some of the locals. Yes, sir. There's one individual in particular, a special investigator named Thomas Cole. Yes, sir. He's right here. He wants to talk to you.
Hello. Yes, sir. It's good to speak to you again, too. Trouble? No, I don't think we're going to have any trouble. Well, it would be very helpful. Do you have a pen? Well, I appreciate that, sir. I'll call if I need anything. Yes, we'll do our best. Did you want to speak to Agent Catlett again? No, I'd be happy to give him a message, sir. Goodbye. We've got a list of Dietz's former associates. Now, the key is we got to find him before he moves the MiG.
Excuse me. We'd like to go along, if that's all right with you.
All right, we'll split into two teams. Since Westlake and I know the city, we'll each lead a team. Agent Marikova, you can come with me. You can go with Westlake. Any questions?
Yeah. What was that message the president wanted you to give me?
You don't want to know.
"14 hours and almost completely assembled. My compliments, Professor.
What do you want?
You'll oversee the final installation of flight diagnostics.
And if we refuse?
Any more questions?
This is a little out of your league, don't you think?
Everybody has a dream, sweetheart.
You have no idea the kind of destruction this aircraft can inflict.
Hey, I didn't create the thing. I just stole it. Get to work.
Don't you need a warrant to search private property?
I make exceptions when national security is on the line.
How are you going to get past the security?
I have my ways. Stay here.
Hey, where do you think you're going, pal?
Howdy. Greg Dunn, Duo Digital Computer Repair. I understand you folks had some trouble out here the other night. They sent me down to do a recon on your system.
I don't know Duo Digital, and I don't know you. Hit the bricks.
Well, no. I got a work order here. They don't like me to come back to the office unless it's signed. Is your boss around?
No.
Well, this Mr. Dietz seemed pretty upset. Said he wants his system back online as soon as possible. Now, you want to take the heat for that? That's fine with me.
Hold on. Mr. Dietz okayed this?
That's his name, isn't it?
All right. You can go down. But I gotta go with you.
It's pretty technical. You're just gonna get in my way.
Excuse me. Are you the man to see about the job?
Job?
As it answer.
You gotta see my boss about that.
Oh, nuts. I'm only in town for the afternoon. Isn't there some way I could audition for you?
What are you looking at?
Nothing. Look, I'm on the clock.
Just go ahead, make it quick.
You got it.
More seconds and I would have been completely naked.
Well, let's just hope there's something left on this hard drive to help us find Dietz.
You surprised me back there.
How's that?
I didn't realize you were so versatile.
Why, Mr. Cole? I do believe you're blushing.
You could be right.
This is a ghost hunt.
It's the best chance we have of finding Dietz.
We don't even know if this guy Porter has even seen Dietz.
Well, he's worked with him, which is exactly why we are going to sit here until he comes home.
All right. But I'm telling you, it's a ghost hunt. That's what it is. It's a ghost hunt.
How's that?
Better.
Okay, and, now?
Good.
Allie, you left off the digit on the hydraulic input code right there.
I know. Wait till they try to take off.
Shut up. Keep working.
We're finished.
Not quite. Before you left the Air Force, you helped design a defensive microwave system.
Those records are sealed.
Right. Well, now they're open. You're going to install the unit in the MiG-89.
I can't. I was only part of the original design team. And besides, I need other components and tools.
Oh, looky here.
You do what you're told, or your boyfriend dies.
Dietz must have encoded his entire file.
Either that or he's the worst speller I've ever seen.
There's no way we can figure this out.
I hate to say this, but I wish Allie was here.
She'd be able to figure out what this chicken scratch is.
We need someone who breaks codes for a living.
Yeah, right. Maybe we should just call the CIA.
Maybe we should.
What if this guy never comes home? What if he's gone for the weekend, or he met somebody in a bar or something, and he's out having a good time?
Please shut up. Don't you ever have anything positive to contribute? I really don't think that you are in any position to be second-guessing a personal friend of the Commander-in-Chief. Do you?
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Oh, trust me, I am not enjoying this. Look, I know that Cole might come on a little strong. He might even be a jerk from time to time. But he's smart, and he knows what he's doing. So if you want to have a job when all of this is over, then I suggest you do what he says.
Oh, I've had it. I'm gonna go knock on this idiot's door.
Catlet! Yeah,
I think I know where Dietz took the plane.
where?
According to his financial records, he owns a small parcel of land just outside the city. It's an old abandoned airstrip just off Highway 11. It's big enough to assemble the MiG-89, but private enough to fly it out undetected.
Why didn't we find this before?
It was listed under an alias. I'll meet you at the North Tunnel exit.
I'll be there. Parking meters, huh?
Westlake!
That's it.
Will it work?
Better for your sake.
It'll work. Wait! That's it.
Take a look.
Perfect. Except for one thing.
Ilya, what are you doing? Oh my God. How could you?
It's the only way I could get you to install the unit. I deserve that. And they also deserve more than my country could offer. So I made a deal. To steal the MiG-89.
So all your work and you trade it for a few dollars?
Money is only unimportant if you have it. I was sick of watching everyone prosper from my work.
So what now? You're gonna kill me too?
I can't have loose ends. You understand?
No, I don't. I don't understand at all.
Maybe I can explain.
Walter?
If I could have done this without involving you, I would have.
Why?
Market isn't what it used to be. It's survival of the richest, and that means being on the cutting edge.
How do you expect to get away?
Thanks to you, quite easily. See, by the time anybody figures out what's happened here, I'll be landing my little Cessna in Havana.
I'm sorry it had to turn out this way.
Yes, I'm sorry too, Ilya. Kill them both.
All right, button up that fuel line. I want to be airborne in 20 minutes.
I have money. I can pay you.
You had money, you wouldn't be here. Check it out.
You move, I swear I'll kill you.
You couldn't shoot me.
Think again.
Ready? On three. 1, 2, 3.
Just keep coming, baby.
You must be out of your mind. Lock onto this.
bad such a gifted man let greed get the best of him.
You can rot in hell for all I care.
I'm sorry it turned out this way.
Me too.
Well, I have a plane to catch. It was a pleasure working with you.
Well, if you ever get back to the States, maybe we could get together under less stressful circumstances.
That would be really nice. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, this is great. This is just perfect. $1 billion aircraft, and you people turn it into a bonfire.
We didn't have a lot of choices.
You know, I plan on filing charges against all of you.
Charges?
Yeah, that's right. Reckless endangerment, interfering with a federal investigation. I'm sure there's others.
The President would like to talk to you.
Yes, hello, Mr. President. Yes, sir. Seems the immediate danger is over. Well, sir, it was just good field work, operation. A medal? It's very generous of you, sir. Yes, sir, I'd say that Mr. Cole and his team were of some benefit. Sure. I'll put him on for you. He's right here.